Hey, I was going to show you a problem that's causing some people some issues, but I'm in binomial. I'm in the homework 5.2, and there's a problem. The one-time fling. Have you ever purchased an article of clothing and worn it once to a party and then returned the purchase? This is called a one-time fling. About 10% of all adults deliberately do a one-time fling and feel no guilt about it. In a group of 6 adult friends, what is the probability of the following? Okay, so the first one is that nobody in your group of 6 does a one-time fling. So I'm going to go back and forth to help break this down. Okay, so I know my sample is n equals 6 because they told me I had 6 adults. The probability is 0.10. And where did I get all that? Because it told me here is where I got the 10%. I just made it a decimal. And here's where I got the sample size where it said 6 adult friends. Okay, so nobody has done a one-time fling. So I'm going to use salt for this because it makes it really easy. I'm going to go use salt. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to do binomial distribution. I'm going to put my n, which is my number of adults, which was 6. My successive probability is 10. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do 0. Okay? Why? Because I want the probability that nobody does that. And if you look here, it does that for me. It shows 0 in this bar in yellow. So that's my answer is 0.53144. So what does that mean? It means roughly about 53% of the probability that no one has done it in a group of 6 is 53%. That's what it's looking for, okay? And again, how did I do that? Because I wanted to know the probability equal to or less than 0. Well, remember, probabilities can't be less than 0 because the probability needs between 0 and 1, but it can be equal to, and that's how I got that number. Okay, so the next one is, oops, let me go here. At least one person has done, let me do this because it's doing some weird stuff. I want to make sure that I've got enough spacing. At least one person has done a one-time fling. Okay, if I use salt, I can't do that because of the sign, but I already have what I need right here. Okay, at least one person. Right, so that means if I have at least one person, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? The thing it can't be is it can't be no people. Does that make sense? Because if I say at least one person, that means it has to be greater than no people. So all I do for this problem is do 1 minus 0.53144, which I did up here. Because remember, this is the probability nobody has done it. So I'm doing it here. So remember, this is all 6 people minus no people equals at least one person. That's what it's doing, okay? So if I do 1 minus 0.53144, let me do it in my calculator, 1 minus 0.53144, I get 0.48, excuse me, 0.46856, okay? Make sure to round correctly for the homework. Okay, so now the final one asks, no more than 2 people have done a one-time fling. I can use salt for this and I don't have to do anything else. Okay, so I want the probability that X is less than or equal to, and for this one, it's 2. Because remember, it wants the probability that no more than 2 people have done it. Okay, so there's my answer. And again, all I did, was the probability of X is less than or equal to 2. So that one is, oh, come on, my computer's being weird today, is I don't know why it's being so weird, 0.98415. Okay, and that's the answer. And if I go check myself, I go to the homework, let me do this. Yep, I did it all correct. So that's how you do it.